Hi guys, welcome. Let's play around with ArcoLinux. I've been making it a little bit nicer. I installed Variety. Wallhaven is providing me the wallpapers, and Papyrus, I think it was Papyrus icons that I've installed, and ArcGTK is there already, although I don't think it's applied. So let's apply ArcGTK, ArcDark. Voila. So, ArcoLinux tweak tool, right? Sudo pacman -s/yyuu. We're on Arch. I've activated the ArcoLinux repos. Just a small update here. It's morning. No new code to the ArcoLinux tweak tool since yesterday evening. But let's play around with it. What I've done is an Arch install. And an Arch install, I don't think I'll probably just for tutorial reasons, but the Arch install script is super fast. And I've chosen systemd as boot up. So now if you have systemd as choice, we believe you're on a system that uses systemd boot. Grub cannot be used, right? So you won't see anything on that department. So we're fine-tuning, fine-tweaking, making some decisions along the line to improve and well, put the dots on the I, so to speak. Desktop is installed. There are three things we can, well, actually four things these days. i3 can be themed. That's here in the themes. Left WM is the next one. We can install that one. And Utile, four of them have several options, several themes to choose from. So if you install these four guys, they'll all be activated up here. And they will activate once we... So I'm having this programming idea, right? So later on, I'll watch my video again. Would be nice if you immediately refreshed these things. So if you install the desktop, after the button install at the very end, it should be interesting to ask tool go update the drop downs. But there are many drop downs, right? There are drop downs in here if it's activated, and here we should have also the drop down, because this is looked upon well at boot time, right? It's gonna go to user share x sessions, have a look what's inside that folder, and then give a nice drop down. So that's the thing always. Also my three left WM and Qtile are the options. So we've done already a little bit of this. Fixes is very simple, but I did see, I thought Reflector was installed by default. So it's not. Sudo, I thought it was already part of ArcoLinux, but maybe with the Arch install script, maybe that's not the case. That's possible. So -R, capital R, Reflector. So it's not installed by default with Arch install script, but it might be in the future, of course, right? So Reflector is available. It's not available on Manjaro, guys, right? No. We have this button, right? Install Reflector, install Read Mirrors, and these guys are now installed. And if it's installed, you can run it. And that's a good question, why this one is not activated yet. So these are all putting the dots on the I thing, right? If we click on this thing, then go activate this. If you click on this thing, this I've thought about, but this one I've not thought about, because normally Reflector is there, right? So I never had to push on this button. But now I discover that there needs to be a link between button 1 and button 2. So I'll check that out later on and make a new update. You see? Run. Grub, nope, you're out. Login. LightTM, for sure, right? But this time let's do something else. i3. And then theme ArcDark. Papyrus dark, that's good for me. And this is just the login manager, right? It's not this what we're looking at. This is not the login manager. This is XFCE. So it's what you're greeted with when you say, I'm Eric and my password is up, and you go in. Apply settings, quit ATT. Let's do this, and then log out and restart. So you see the system, the boot line again. You have 3 seconds. Okay. What do you need to know of all the tiling window managers? Super, enter. Nice. Super, shift, enter. Nice. Super, shift, D. Okay. Escape. Super, X. Log out and all the rest. Escape. And that's it, right? I told them all. Ah yeah, Super Q, of course, and Super Shift Q. Now you know them. And all the rest you go read. In this case it's i3, so .config. And if you're interested in tiling window managers, you go read all of them. Simple as that. ArcoLinuxD.com, the website. Every of these desktops has, I don't know, 20 articles or so. So with all those, you'll master any tiling window manager. What else? Let's keep on testing, right? So we did Ctrl Super X, we log out because we want to see what did we do to LightTM. There was LightTM available, and this is the arc dark, so otherwise this would be white-ish. And we've seems to have saved already an image as background, which is beautiful, right? And it's fun to be able to have something. Let's now just go to here, accessories. Here he is. So no, not starting from a terminal means less communication. So if you want to see what's going on, want to learn, that's maybe better. So this is what we've done, plus this. And there's the girl. If you want more stuff, install more stuff. All right. Today I will program a new button. And what's that? I want to be able to have a nice, this is also a nice one. I haven't seen this one. Select and apply. Background, sorry. There is something new, and I want to be able to install it with a push on the button, and that's called, well, first of all, this is an ArcoLinux project, so ArcoLinux login backgrounds, that's this. But there is something else that I've created, and it's called plain. I had this idea, what if we just install a few of these wallpapers that are just grayish arc color, light bluish, I don't know, dark bluish actually. So like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Got it. And I've put them in the same folder. So if he's going to read the content of the folder to provide you all the images, he's gonna give you that as well. Voila. So I suppose this is kind of our color, or maybe this is more our color, the same color as what's behind here, more or less. This is more close to it. Voila, some choices, and it's really sleek. It's very, very minimal. It's very nice indeed. So it was an idea, and I would like to have a button for it, right? Log out. Let's have a look at the image that I've just chosen. It's not bad either. But if there wouldn't be any text and it's just gray, then it's very professional, sleek, right? Nothing wrong with a greeting screen that's more like, yeah, JDM maybe, right? The GNOME thing and everything. It stays out of time. It stays time insensitive. I mean, it stays beautiful over time. That's all I want to say. Wow. So that's something I can do today. Yep. Tweak tool. So the login, LightTM. Okay. And then we make a new line. Install our selection of wallpapers, install the selection of plain wallpapers, and then you give 2 options for people to remove it as well. So now it's this sudo pacman -r thing that you need to do, so that's okay. ASCII, bam, I want ASCII. ASCII login, ASCII inactive, so first of all enable it so you won't forget. And then you go into the details. How to log in. Let's change now to awesome, for instance. ArcoLinux simplicity is already there. That's the default. It's a beautiful default. And cursor theme maybe. There are just not that much cursors yet. So that's why we have these buttons. So we have some more choices. This is the default of ArcoLinux. But there are more fun, pipata, extra cursors, more colors basically, pink, turquoise, Dutcher. So you have some choices. And for the rest, also ArcoLinux simplicity. You know the background of ArcoLinux simplicity. So if you say, I want to see this background, it's quite dark. Let's do that one. And then we quit ATT, and we need to reboot, because if you change the login manager, you need to restart. On Arch doesn't take long, and it always happens when you say something like that. Voilà. Oh, this is not the good look. This is not how it should be. So we wanted to have awesome, I believe. Let's see what went wrong. So this is awesome. What you need to know from key bindings: super enter, super shift enter, super X, super shift D, and super Q, super Q. Okay, same thing, of course. All our desktops have the same key bindings. And now I'm doing Alt N. Next wallpaper, next wallpaper. Alt P, previous wallpaper. And Alt arrow up when I'm gonna keep this one for the video. So, what happened to it? Sublime text is installed. Cool. Is it already open? No, it's not already open. File, open file, etc sddm. It's this one that we need, kde settings.conf. Session is not saved. I forgot to save something, I guess. ArcoLinux simplicity is here. And then the background. Okay, let's have a look. So Ctrl Alt E is something that's in my fingers. Ctrl Alt E on our systems. Well, it's maybe a good thing to include that in the video. If you don't like the white thing, put it to arc dark. So Alex appearance on tiling window managers, arc dark. Quit ATT, restart ATT, Ctrl Alt E. And quit ATT and Ctrl Alt E. Or should I log out? No, it's done. It's dark. So we were looking for the login. SDM, auto login is not set. Okay, then I made a mistake. Awesome. ArcoLinux simplicity, fine. Without modern eyes, apply settings. Checking. Everything changed. Awesome. Eric, ArcoLinux simplicity, without modern eyes. Fine. So it's all working. And then you set the wall. maybe I've not selected here the proper thing, because this line, this box here, takes a look at what's active. And recently LightEM was active, so it might have been like this. And if you select the color, yeah, you select the LightEM, but now we're on SDM. So you have to be sure that this is correct, and that's why it's here. So whatever system we are, we can set the future system, but you have to remember that. So SDM, I think we chose one of those dark things. Select and apply. I don't know if it was the correct one. Super X logout. And this is okay, right? For me, in my eyes anyway, I think I'm gonna like it. Awesome. Let's go to left WM. And then Qtile for the last one. Now this is Candy, so it starts with Candy, and an Alt N is gonna change to the wallpaper again. And an Alt T is gonna treasure. And an Alt N is another one, and another one, until we're happy. No death on my screen. Bye. So these are all key bindings that are available. You know what to do. Super Shift Enter, right? Super Enter, Super Q, Super Shift Q, and Super X, and Super Shift D. You get a message. It's always the same thing. Once you've learned it, it's in your fingers. You won't have to think about it. If you don't like the cursor, Alex appearance. Install some cursors, set it. So this all works. And what if I wanted to go to LXDM? Well, then first you need to install it. So that's that. If installed, you get all the options. Fine, install ATT Minimalo, so industrial and Minimalo. There are more themes, which is loaded immediately. Oh, which one was it? There are just a few of them that are interesting. But yeah, then we enable. Don't forget to enable. So now this one is in control. It says inactive, but not at next boot. So let's see again. And maybe it's still open in Sublime Text. Let's have a look. Sublime. Nope. This guy can go. File, open file, etc. LXDM. Oh, LXDM. Voila. So the lxdm.conf is what you need. There's always a backup because of the fact that ATT wants to be able to put everything back. So here is the Advaita, the background. I haven't set the background yet. True. So this is the Advaita. This is the Arc Dark. Apply settings. And Arc Dark, Advaita, where are you? This is industrial. Here is Arc Dark. Yep, industrial, Minimalo, apply settings. Check. Minimalo, check. And now the image, the background. So the wall. This one, maybe this one. This is really close to Arc. Select and apply. And then we quit this one. Have a look first at Sublime Text. This should be changed. Ah, did I do it again? I did, I guess, right? Goes to show, should I keep it in or not, right? The option. LXDM. Okay, it was LXDM. Let's try that again. Select and apply background. Login wallpaper saved. But is it saved? Ah, okay. So we just saw it's changed. Check and check. quit ATT, super X, reboot, changing login manager, reboot. AutoLogin works. Log out. And this is LXDM with a background that's very clean indeed. Could be even cleaner if we would have exact same color. So that's an interesting idea. On my other screen, I have an application called Xcolor. So I have two screens. I navigate with my browser, or what is this thing, right? And click on it. And now I know that this is 3539945. If you want to know the color hexadecimal value of this thing here, it's 353945. But if I want to know this one down here, it's gonna be 383C4A. So that would be an interesting idea to see how it looks if I made a wallpaper with that particular hexadecimal thing. Then we won't see this transition from color, but we would see probably this difference. So this will float into a background that's exactly the same. So that's a good idea. That's an artistic thing, and we'll add it to the plain backgrounds and see, test it later. So this is LXDM. You log in, the Minimalo. Thinking of getting rid of the icon there as well. Then it's completely minimal. Oops. Still got everything open here. So buy Discord, buy Telegram. And oh, hello, ArcoLinux. What next? ArcoLinux tweak tool. So this is a big, well, tab with lots of options. I'm gonna make one wallpaper with that particular color that I still have there, 383C4A. And then the mirrors is all good, it's all set. Pace is installed if you click it, install and launch Pace. So you can do some more things if you want to activate certain mirrors or not, right? Because we're going to navigate through 15 distros already, meaning it would be a mess if we would add all the mirrors of all these distros, and there's a tool for that, right? Why reinvent the wheel? Pace is a beautiful tool. I've been in contact with the developer. He responds quickly. He's adaptive. I mean, thinks together with us to solutions, and voila, what can you want more? NeoFetch, Control T. NeoFetch is not installed on ArcoLinux, but install NeoFetch. NeoFetch is now installed. We can change. Yeah, that's because we send it through a definition, and that's why it says R installed. So we have to live with that. NeoFetch enabled is a click away. And then we open Control T, and we've got this one. Now this is the default. Many distros have their own view on things with their own ASCII code and all that. So it depends, you have to figure that out, but it's always gonna be in the .config NeoFetch. If you wanna have some coloring, then it's a long process. It's a lot of packages it's installing. But it's nice, right? It's great for a screenshot. It makes things a little bit nicer. There's also the small ASCII that you can use. We have here reset normal, so whatever you're gonna do, there's some presets basically, right? You can go and change all kind of things, and then you say, I'm gonna apply this. Let's get rid of those. Then you have less. And I've also decided to use small ASCII, but this is reset small. Oh yeah, I've got an idea. Here immediately it's going to be shown, right? This is reset normal. So it's immediately up to date. If we click here, if we apply this and then reset, it's changing. What I haven't done is reset small, and behind this button show what's actually small, because small is interesting. Is that small? No, don't think so. This is small. So let's try that again. Use small, yeah. So reset small. Why is this staying big? I should check that out. Why is this staying big? Because use small ASCII is working. And reset small. Ah, yeah, no, yes, I'll have to check. I don't know anymore. But I thought reset small would have been a pre-selection of the things I'd like, right? Or maybe it's like this, apply, and then reset small. It has to be some kind of logic, and I don't know anymore which one, what I've programmed behind it. But I thought it was this reset small, selecting the things I'd like with the small ASCII, which for some reason is not applying. I have my other computer system and it's applying there. So on ArcoLinux it works, on ArcoLinux it doesn't. And that's the fun, solving all these things. Interesting. Pacman. So the guys on Arch, probably, and then the other distros, right, think I'll just keep on Arch. And guys on EndeavourOS say I'll just keep on EndeavourOS plus Chaotix, Garuda repo, or the Endeavour repo. So a few of these guys are here, but not all, right? It will make a list that's too long. But if they're interesting things, maybe we'll make a tab or something and put them all together there. But these guys are huge, right? Chaotix repo is huge. Our repo is 600, 700 packages. I mean, with these guys, you have already, and that's basically it, a shop. Pacman is a package manager, and with it you install stuff. Stuff from us, stuff from Nemesis repo, Endeavour repo, XeroLinux repo, and Garuda or Chaotix repo. So with those guys, you have already, wow, a wide range of choices. Privacy is interesting for the guys who go to internet. No such file or directory. Not sure why he's gonna complain about that. So I'll check in the code. Yeah. Ah, yeah, I know why. So this one needs to go off. I need to hide this, or anyway say something, but it's back on. I thought this would be off. If it's off, it should be doing something. So if it's off, this one should actually, let's restart ATT, should say activate the repo. So many things will not work if these three are not on. And I try to communicate with you guys. If you click here, then it says first activate the ArcoLinux repos. So I thought it was this. That was the case. So maybe there's something else going on. And like, I don't know, fixes, I guess. There's also the install rate mirrors, things like that. If we need, you can't click here. Why? Make sure the ArcoLinux repos are active. See Pacman tab. So I thought about that, but I might have forgotten some things, right? So you just tell me, and we put it in the code. But this is a strange thing. Error 2, no such, the file directory is gonna check for user bin hblock. Did he change his package name or something? I don't know, Pacman -s ArcoLinux hblock. So this is what we want to install, this version. Oh, is that the problem? Did I activate EndeavourOS? Oops. Oops. So it's always a reason. So first check before asking me, check if everything is done and figure it out. It's often common sense. Okay, oh, it's a Pacman problem. This tool can never fix Pacman, right? If Pacman gives an issue of keys and all that, it's Pacman problem. It's not the tool. Voila, everything works now. So basically, the Endeavour OS database was not there, and Pacman says exactly what it says here. I don't have it. I don't know. I can't get it, and everything holds. And of course, then you can't install HBlock. Now you can. It's a Pacman problem. What else? Yeah, let's keep all this together, right? Samba is working just fine. Shells is also a big bunch of them. Okay, these are installed. This is a great tool for any ArcoLinux guy who goes to any ArcoLinux system, 15 until now, is get, update, up all, rip, they're all there if you install the ATT bash RC configuration. And we like also the bash completion, but I've already installed it, so I don't need to install it again. But this one is interesting, right? Bash RC is applied. The standard bash RC is there. Let's get it back. And it's rubbish, right? It's just rubbish. I mean, that's not a super shift D. No, that's not gonna work here. Development, development, Sublime Text. Let's open up a file, the home, Control H, bash RC, this one. This is the ArcoLinux guy, right? It's entirely up to you to fill it up with stuff you like. Voila, we've filled it up with stuff we like. 300 lines. So that means if you install all the extra stuff, xpack, rip, grab, and all these things, right? If you install all these applications, all the things that we've created, all the aliases that we've created will work, like rip, for example. So it's installing all kinds of things. Paru, we've selected Yay here, Yay is here, and an HBlock is here. Firefox is there, xpack, rip, grab, xpack, rip, grab, Yay. Bat is here, Paru is installed, and it just goes down the list and bam, everything installed. This is your rip. What did I install last? Most. All right. So the bash can work. So the ZSH can work. That's installed, but not ZSH completion. So, okay, go get that. It's now installed, but we're not on ZSH. So apply ZSH, log out, log in, it's applied. You can install another package, OhmyZSH, for all these, I don't know, 50, 60 themes or something. And the random theme is interesting, so it gives always a different kind of look, prompt, coloring scheme. It can be fun. Okay, and fish is another shell, does not seem to be installed, so we've installed fish. Okay, this is code I need to revisit. I know, right? Yesterday I did the reboot. I removed the reboot. I thought it was silly to have a reboot because it rebooted each time. I know. Okay, I'll have to see how to program that. I believe the reason was when I was on shells, on fish, I clicked here. I've removed it from the wrong thing. Here I don't want it to reboot, but in the other link I do want it to reboot. Right, I'll have to reboot there. Okay, so I removed something I shouldn't have. Then install just the ATT config fish. So our personal config fish, meaning you go to fish and you have update and up all and rip and all the aliases that we use. That's available there too. And here is more. All my fish themes, plugins, just more. But as of now, apply fish, of course, and you quit Super X. Super X is not working here. Log out, and we log back in. Should go to SDDM, right? We're on LXDM now. Voila, and we've got this. That's the look. Fish is available. I always do this, something like this, S and then tap. That's not gonna work. I'm typing my password. Here we are. It says too much. So list all packages in repository. Okay, of which one? Of the extra large. These are all the packages that we have on the extra large. These guys are above 100 megabyte. Mainly the big guys like Google Earth Pro, Gitcrack and stuff like that are here. Also wallpapers. But the plane is a very small one. So this is a fish. ArcoLinux tweak tool. 15 that we, last one is CacheOS. Privacy services shells, more or less done. I have to add some code there. Terminals. You can install stuff, install Alacrity and more themes. I'm gonna re-change all of this. I want the application and the theming to be separate buttons. So I'm gonna change this. So that's for later testing. Terminal fun neofetch. Ctrl T, correct. lolcat, Ctrl T, correct. Okay. And now we close this up. Now many things are not available without the ArcoLinux repositories. Only neofetch and screenfetch are available, but ours are available. Gonna use sfetch, and that's gonna be this. So that's fun. All right, theme, multicolor, power arrow, apply. That's for awesome. I3, apply, fine. Left WM, handy. I guess we need to go to one of them. So left WM, we can install and apply as well. But we're on XFCE, right? Qtile. And we can go in here as well and take something crimson. I do believe we have one of the things that we did not visit was Qtile, I think. So down here we have Qtile. Again, let's go over it. Repetition is how you learn. Super enter, super shift enter, super shift D. Type in whatever you want to have. Enter launches it. Super Q, super shift Q, super shift Q, super X, logout L, enter. We're back in. Ctrl Alt E, and we launch. That's not my password. And we launch ArcoLinux tweak tool. All right, I know what to do today. So these are possibilities. And then last but not least, we've added the delete user, but mind you, beware. Some of the distros out there manage to create a user that has the number 1001, and the default user should be 1000. So if you see your own name here, beware, you could delete your own user account. So don't click the button, right? Simple as that. But how was it again? Cats etc groups, is that the one? Or group? There's some numbers. We have to look for number 1000. Takes too long, right? Grep 1000. So Eric is numbered 1000. That's correct. Shouldn't be 1001. And that's because of the creation of a group called AutoLogin, which is probably not gonna be here yet. Oh yeah, it is. There it is, right? AutoLogin, Eric, 1001. 1000 is correct. And the user, was it the password? etc password, right? And we have here the same problem, grep 1000. Well, this is exactly how it should be. 1000, 1000, stop. This is it. Voila. Know what to do today. And this gives you another roundup video of possibilities, maybe of your own suggestions. So you can always give me some work on the Discord channel. How do we find your Discord channel? Where's this tool coming from? Ctrl-Alt-T, ArcoLinux tweak tool. If you launch it like this, you know soon enough that this is the Discord channel. So you click this thing and you join us on Discord. And then you ask on the suggestion, no, well, yeah, it's okay, suggestion channel. But there's also a support ArcoLinux tweak tool channel. So if there's an issue, if there's something strange happening on EndeavourOS, on ASCII, on RebornOS, and all these 15, right? These guys are supported, none of the others. Then you ask there on the Discord channel and show us an image, right? Give us much information as possible. I'm working on RebornOS and etc. etc. All right, I'm gonna program some more.